Hello, this storyline reading is about a 18-month-old Amir Jennings. He went missing back in 2011 in South Carolina. He was last seen with his mother, Amir Jennings. Okay, so he was a story that God told me to do. I ran across this, I think, a day or two ago, so I'm just doing it now, but this is for next year though, so this is going to be dated December 2025. Hopefully it don't take that long to find out is more information or find out exactly where the baby is. He's not a baby now, but you know, to find out where he is. So let's just see. This is a storyline reading as far as Amir Jennings. If he is still among the living, he is a big person now, because that's 2011 and it's 2024 right now when I'm doing this video. But I'm gonna put it on 2000. It's gonna be dated 2025 December. Okay, so let's just see. Universe, you know all about it. Now he was last with his mother, but I don't really know as far as what the law asked the mother, because if he was with his mother, all children supposed to be with their mother. So why wouldn't his mother know where he is? That makes no sense to me, unless she was sleeping and he went out the door or something. I just don't understand that, but let's just see. 18-month-old Amir. Is Amir among the living universe? Or is he not? If he is out there somewhere, is he in trafficking? Or is he with somebody who actually know him? Make the story so clear, universe, so it will be known to whoever watched this video. Okay. My name is the Brassler One, Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This reading is for entertainment purposes only to those who deem it as such. You don't have to believe anything that this video states. You don't have to take as fact. I just do, because my cards come from God, universe, okay? So I believe anything that go on the table, but you don't have to, okay? So let me just make that clear, okay? This is about a sweet baby that went missing back then. And he's grown up to be a sweet child, okay? If he is alive, okay? So let's just say if he's alive, if he's among the living, or just what happened to him, because why wouldn't his mother know where he is unless she's sleeping? Because if he is last with his mother, why wouldn't she know where he is unless she was sleeping? Sleeping, high, gotta be some reason why she don't know where her baby is. Where I live at, it's been many years now, maybe 90, it was in the 90s, whenever it was. I just don't know for sure. 96, 97, 98, or whatever it was. It could have been the 2000s. It was a mother who fell asleep, I guess, or whatever, on her chair, or wherever she fell asleep at. And her child was out like 1 o'clock in the morning. We had, like, at the corner of where I live at, a fast food place. You know where you get pizzas and subs from? The baby was standing there. Now, the baby crossed one street to get to that place. But since it being that time of the morning, that made it where the baby didn't get hit by any cars, because it was 1 in the morning. And it was, I don't know if it was a Saturday or a weekday, but whatever, it still was late, so it wasn't, the traffic wasn't coming. The street wasn't the biggest street, but it was big enough that a child shouldn't be walking across. I think he was 2, a little boy. He ended up in front of the pizza place, standing there. So I don't know if he was crying or just standing there. And a bystander going to work or coming from work spotted him and called the cops. And so they was trying to talk to find out some information. Did he know his mother? Did he know where he lived or whatever? But his mother got arrested, were taken in, but I don't know if how long they kept her in and things like that, but I think she said she was sleeping. But you can't leave your doors unlocked for the children to just walk out the door. I mean, that's not acceptable. In another case, a child went out that I saw on the internet. That would hit the news big back then, where the little girl went out in the snow and died in the snow. A 2-year-old came out of the house, the grown-up sleeping, and she was dead in the snow. I don't think the parents got charged with anything. They just said it was a mistake. I'm like saying a mistake. I think it should have been negligence. You leaving the door open for your child to come out and your child end up dead in the snow. She can't get back home, can't get in the house. And you sleeping? No, that's not acceptable. The difference with these two cases that those people didn't get charged, as far as I know of. They didn't go to jail. And their child died. And this other lady, where I live at, they at least took her in. So I don't know. Did they let her out the next day, take her baby away or what? But we can't be negligent when it comes down to the babies, to the kids. We are their protector, period. There's no excuses, none whatsoever. None is acceptable by God, okay? And it shouldn't be by the authorities, okay? So little Amir is missing. Went missing back then, and his mother don't know where he is. Why, I don't know. Like I said, unless she is sleeping or she is high. Because why you don't know where your baby at? Okay? So, I love kids, and I stand firm when it comes to kids. I don't care who kids they are. I just want them safe. So, you can't give me no excuse why you don't know where your baby at. Where's your baby? Why wasn't you watching your baby? Was you sleeping? If you were sleeping, your door should have been locked where you couldn't get out. So, I'm going to see what God bring on his table. And if you know all the time where your baby at and you just haven't told the cops, I just don't know. I'm going to find out though, because I love kids. And I'm tired of children being the ones that get the bad end of the stick. That means that they get harmed, killed, left here, left there, and all kind of stuff because of their parents' neglect. You gotta take the punishment because that's what you deserve. Everybody deserves whatever punishment when they do certain things. As parents, we're supposed to protect our kids. There's no sorry excuse we can give the law or give to nobody, because we gotta protect our babies. They can't protect themselves. So, my name is Debra Slow, one healer to row 9 here on YouTube. So let's just flow. Universe, give me the first card, at least the first card for this storyline for little Amir. He would be a big person now. Whatever this is. Let me see what this one is. I'm just going to pull a card out. Oh, shucks. It went back down. This is this one. Okay. So this have to be the mother because he's a baby. Okay, God wanted his mother. Her name is it Zanaya? I'm going to stick with the last name. Miss Jenkins. Where did I get Jenkins from? Her name is not that. I'm so sorry, Miss Jennings. I don't know where that name just keep wanting to come up. Miss Jennings. I'm sorry, Miss Jennings. Okay, this for Miss Jennings. This first card. God wanted Miss Jennings to turn herself into a new version of Miss Jennings. Get what God's saying? Second card. Let's take this one, whatever this is. Okay. She had to stop being sneaky about money or somebody she is connected to. Another card is coming. Okay. Okay, she is railing in money like a church mouse. So we got three cards right there. Let's go this way for Miss Jennings. Miss Jennings. I don't know where Jenkins come from. So she is reeling in money, being sneaky about money, reeling in money, or somebody she is connected to. But I got to focus on her right now. The first card is God said she had to turn herself into a new version of herself. So let's just flow, because God talking about her for a minute. So God gonna bring out about the baby. Let's just flow. God gonna bring it out because God knows all people. God knows all. Okay, universe. Universe. Okay, then this. Okay, this dropped. Okay, this sitting on top. Let's see, and here the mother card. Look at the mother card. This dropped on the floor. Okay. She is complaining when she had it. So some kind of way she is gonna complain when she had it. Maybe money, because she's reeling in money, being sneaky about money. The next one is that she looked, I gotta say the baby, because the baby is missing. She looked at the baby as a liability. It was transparent because the baby is missing. So the next one is, it was an S show, a carbon copy of something that happened before with her. And here's the card right here, mother card. Whatever color her hair is, it don't have to be brown, but slim in nature. She don't have to be slim in nature, however she look. Okay, she's a mother. It's all in a row. So somebody looked at her as a liability, or she looked at her child as a liability, or somebody else looked at her child as a liability. That's the first row. So let me just get some cards. Universe, you know all about it. Where's the baby? What happened to the baby? Universe, one more. Yeah. God said take these. Let's just see. Just jumping over justice for sure. I mean justice well, so jumping out. She's willing to do something because of paying force, whatever it may be. Let's put them up there, whatever that is. Let's just put a disturbance. There was a disturbance. The baby was missing. Somebody learned how to brush herself off. Oh yeah. Well, she is gonna brush her own self off. Somebody was tired of somebody's crap. Let's just flow. I'm trying to get some cards. What do you know about it? I don't know if somebody wanted a drink or that. I don't know if she was working at the time and she was tired of a job she had or what. I just don't know. I see a card, that's what I'm saying. That. Okay. The police was hooking notes as far as her so-called friends. What's the cost of her life? It was seed time. Okay, let's just flow. One more. Stop. Okay. So, where she know about it? Some from over here. Bear with me for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, 7. We got a rape card that way and that way. She could have got raped. So the rape could stand for she just got stolen from, and then her baby. Okay, or she could have got raped. Don't have to be. You hear me say could have, right? So let's just remember what I'm saying out my mouth. Could have, okay? Okay, so somebody might have blamed her for something. An opportunity struck. Okay, let's just throw for them to blame her. Okay, somebody might have been fence watching while the baby might have been taken, might have been put in trafficking, was killed. Let's just flow. Okay, because it's a secret that she knew, or the person knew. Maybe somebody who took pills, or maybe she took pills at the time. I just don't know. Let's just flow a little bit, see what God bring out, because God knows all. One more. Stop. Okay, here we go. Okay. I don't know, was she married? Was she talking to somebody who was married? Or somebody wanted her to get in collaboration with them as far as something? Now's the time to apologize. Somebody her to apologize, or somebody to her as far as her baby. One or the other, because we got a jail card. Somebody need to go to jail, going to jail, in jail, or whatever, who in their house. Okay? Let's just flow a little bit. Wow. Something's going to happen in the winter time. Let's just flow a little bit. Let's just see. Let me just put the cards down. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh yeah, I meant to say the cards is noisy, right? Just bear with me. Bear with me. Please bear with me. Okay. Okay. You can just skip the video up until you don't hear me shuffling if you don't like to hear the shuffling. But I have to shuffle so the story can come out like God wanted to come out, whichever card to come out next. So we got a father card on here. Her own father or the child's father. I don't know which one it is yet. Let's just flow a little bit. Okay, let's see. I hear something's not ordinary. I hear something's not ordinary. It's not ordinary. Okay. Anyway, somebody guilty. I see a guilty card in my hand. Let's just throw it. It'll come eventually. I think I saw a guilty card. Yep, here it is. Big as day in big red letters. I think they were guilty or something. I don't know yet. Let's just see. Whoa, shoot. Okay, bear with me. Let me put these here. So we're just going to take these and then I'm going to go with the next set that, the rest of them. Okay, let me just take these. Let's just see. So, number one card, God wanted Miss Jennings, the mother, to turn herself into a new version of Miss Jennings, right? She had to stop being sneaky about money, right? Her or somebody she is connected to, okay? She is reeling in the cash like a church mouse or somebody she is connected to, another adult, okay? So she is going to complain when she have it. Maybe the cash, it was going to be her downfall because she looked at her baby as a liability or somebody looked at her as a liability. So it was an S show because something repeated with her and somebody as far as money. Another adult. Follow me? So we have right here that she's a mother. Right? I don't know if she's slim in nature, but she's a mother. So it was seed time for her, and that was a sure thing. Or for somebody she knows. So it says right here, what's the cost of her life? This is a death card though. Okay? So what's the cost of her life? And that would mean, usually this is the death of somebody, but if her baby was given away some kind of way, you might as well put it the same way. It's like you giving your baby over. It's like that's the end of you and your baby if you just giving your baby over. But if it was the baby died because the baby is missing, right? Or God just saying to her, what's the cost of your life? You got to straighten your life out. Because the first card is God said she had to turn herself into a new version of herself, right? A godly version, what God wants to see. Can we really be friends? So this would be her and some adult, whoever he is, right? And this card mean no, you can't, okay? Somebody who wanted hugs from her, right? Or she wanted hugs from, caress me so tight, right? Maybe something happened in the winter time for her and this person. So she is no more base conditions as far as growing money. So she grew money a certain kind of way, but God said she had to find another way to grow money. So some kind of way she is reeling in cash with those first cards up there. But God said she had to make money another way because she is being sneaky as far as how she is making money. So that wasn't the best way maybe. I'm not sure. So somebody was hooking notes about her so-called friends, or the cops did maybe back then. Okay, she worked on it enough. And she is wondering if she could believe this guy, maybe a boss or whoever this is, I don't know. Okay, she made a gesture because she didn't want to deal with the buffoonery out of this man here, whoever he is, boss or lover or whoever he is. She's trying to figure out something, working hard on trying to figure out something, or the man was, right? So she is in her dream house and she went to jail, or he was in his dream house and he going to jail, or however this going. Maybe he an earth sign, maybe she an earth sign, or a business-minded person. But she need to look in the mirror at things back then. Okay? So we have, he wanted to be fruitful, or she wanted to be fruitful. For her being fruitful, she might wanted to get married, wanted to be taken care of, wanted a job or whatever. Or him, whoever this man is. This man wanted romance. She wanted the person to care, but this person would want romance. Follow me? Because that's the romance card. So it says right here she was scared. I'm scared. But God says she could call somebody. Right? So as far as she was not having protection from her father, as far as whoever this man is that God talking about on the table, boss or whoever he is, a man, she wasn't having protection as far as her father protecting her. Or whoever this man is was acting like he was a father, a boss, or whoever he was. Or she was abused by her own father, or this man, whoever he is, was abusing her in some way. So now is the time. This man owe her an insane apology, or she owe her child an insane apology. Because this man beat her so much in whatever ways, physically, mentally, verbally, financially, emotionally. Or she did that as far as her child, right? So she is around a sinful place. A sinful place with doors is clubs, bars, police stations, gas stations, convenience stores, courthouse, jailhouse, wherever it is at, right? Anything, church, hospital, any of them are sinful depending on what's going on with them. Okay? She is looking at what was not worth her time and not worth the cause. So we got number 17. So 17 or 71. So something could have happened when she is 17, or I don't know if her child would be 17. I don't know. I would have to count and see. I don't know. Okay, or we got number 1 and number 7, or something could have happened between 1 and 7 back then. Okay, she need to wean herself from a social skill, God says, because we have somebody who was like a Pisces or like a water sign, or she just was emotional like a water sign, her own self. But she need to be aware of somebody and see it for what it is, whoever this man is. Because we got somebody who was married, unless she was married. Somebody had somebody, however it's flowing. Are you married, or am I a woman on the side? So we got somebody who had somebody and she was a lady on the side, or she had somebody and somebody was married, wanted her to be on the side. Take it however it goes. So she had to be strong, rough, tough, and beautiful, and know when to make the right moves, God says, for her life. If it hurt, she needed to voice it to this person, because she had a weakness for lovemaking with this person, or caring about this person, or this person to her. Okay? She wanted some space, or the person asked for some space from her. She needed more time, or the person needed more time. If this person was hooked to somebody else, she wanted to know, or she was thinking that this man here, her ex, cared about her, a guy. But she need not let others put their burdens on her, because this man had burdens because he is connected to somebody or married to somebody. Okay? Because he did plenty of good, she shouldn't keep him up in his wrong, God says. So she had to get a stable mind. And how much would it take for her to change to get that stable mind God wanted her to have? Because she said she was ready, no more, I guess, as far as dealing with him. Or, okay, he wanted her to brush herself off and just let bygones be bygones and let it be her decision. So she was tattered and she needed a miracle. Okay, silly in me to think that I could fool you. So this card is a gay card. If you met him gay or her lesbian, you still can do your God's mission. So somebody she is connected to wasn't straight some kind of way. So we have right here that she decided she wasn't going to put up with the person's crap. She put up with it long enough. She is a beautiful dreamer, or the person her. Somebody thought it was laughable but needed to do things in decency. So it was a disturbance. And she is living a pipe dream down with this person because this person was taking her as for a joke. It was time for her to move on, God says. But God says that she is wondering, do her ex love her, this person here? But God said, do it even matter? So he might have mentioned that he was coming her way. But God wanted her to see that there's a big world out there. Just leave. Or she wanted him to just leave, please. So it was complicated for him to show her good, show her love. He took her for a plaything, right? Okay, so we have try me if you dare. So some kind of way, she might have went to a restaurant. She might work at some kind of place with food, or she might have went to a restaurant. Let me see. Oh no, this is maybe where you eating card, where she was eating something. I don't know where he was or how it is going. Okay, we have right here that she wanted to meet new people and new personalities. Okay, so opportunity struck and she got ready, or he got ready, because he blamed her or she blamed him for something. So we have right here temporarily he abused his power. So she needed to beware of the Lord thinker. We got 061106, number 10, number 16. So let's explore a little bit. So we have this next card. Knowing all money is green. This is a bad way of making money. Okay, she's going to get straight to the point. Eye to eye contact with this person. No biting her tongue. Right? Because he was a Lord thinker. Somebody who lure her and get her to come. So we got a place right here she's nervous at. Opportunity struck. She wanted to meet new people. Because I guess, or whoever this is, she is hooked to or whatever. So it was intense energy with a popular crowd. Maybe it's some new job, because he is a job or whatever this is, or a group of people, whoever. So she felt like she felt like maybe this man she was hooked to, maybe it's her child's father. I don't know who he is. She felt like somebody betrayed her. It was a betrayal. So we got the secret. Tell the secret. A secret got to be told, because a secret is in here. Okay, so he is walking all over her, gathering up all kind of information about her. She need to be genuine with him, because he had some stuff going on with him. So maybe with whoever she met knew was a problem. The last person she had was just somebody who had somebody on the side, but she might have met somebody new who had some problems here. Looking like, let's see, was it the same man? So he unstable, not all there, mentally ill, drunk, drug addicted, or just was chasing her or fussing. She needs to be genuine with whoever this person is over here, who had negative talk, who was a leader. So it could have been a boss, a new man she met, or whoever over here. So whoever was full of hatred and wanted to put out her light, person is guilty, right? So she is going to say the person was going to say the person loved her, thinking about how soft she is while time was going by TikTok. So we have right here, this will go with the baby, I feel, because she not missing. The baby is attempts to find my mother. It's senseless. So this will be the baby's card. Okay. Let's just go for a minute. So the next card is sing when you get mad. So she's going to talk maybe when she got mad, or sing like the card says. But somebody was looking at what she was bringing to the table, or she was looking at what maybe the baby was bringing to the table, or a man was bringing to the table. So her or somebody she was connected with thought something was funny and asked for a drink. So we have like this, a death card and accomplishment card. So we have well done. So somebody went back. If it's a death, that means the baby died. That's if it went that way, but I can't tell so far with this. Or the end, just she accomplished something. She feel like if she got a new job, that's an accomplishment. But if the baby died, the baby went back to the baby's soul. So I just can't tell yet with that. So we have that. She wanted to go have some fun. She might be business-minded like a Virgo, or she could be a Virgo or Earth sign, or whoever her child's father is, or whoever this man is she is hooked to, or some new person she met, a boss, or just a new person in general. She wanted to have some fun, but she had to stop lying to herself. So she is being bully about her money, controlling about her money, or a boss of hers, or a new man she met that lured her into a different type of job, or her child's father, or whoever this man is that she might used to talk to. She might have a new man that's a boss, or just a new man in general she starts seeing, or whoever this is. So we have, do not force your ways on me. Can I come out without you leaving me? So we have the man want to come out without her leaving him and say pretty much whatever he got to say. Maybe that he gay, or whatever he want to say, that he married, or whatever this person want to say. So it became Doomstown because she wanted no more joking around, or he didn't. So she wanted to plan her fortune in her temporary time. So she had unstoppable energy, but she needed to keep her cool. So the next card is she had to look with both eyes. And what did she see? Because a mirror was meant to tell her the truth. So bread was required as far as to take care of the baby, or just to take care of the home, or whatever, or having a job. And she felt justice was well served as far as a situation, or this man felt like that. So she is willing to do something because of being forced. She is given no other choice. So she felt she is given no other choice. She did something because of being forced, because she felt money was required. So she wasn't going to settle for junk. And I guess whoever this man is who had another woman, or who was gay, or whatever's going on, or a boss that didn't want to pay her, or whatever this is, because she wanted a joyous occasion. So she wasn't dealing with the average Joe below. So we're going to take it to her. She felt like she wasn't the average Jane below. So she needed to read a book, God said, when she was down. That would be the Bible, or anything positive. So we have right here that she changed her mind about a female, but whoever this man is maybe changed his mind about her. Or she changed her mind about a female. So if she, so let's just see. Either he was gay or she was gay. One of them was gay. Her or her child's father. However it's going. Okay, so the thing is, where's the baby? Where is the baby? Because we got guilty card out here. We got jail card out here. Liability card. So where's the baby? Bread is required. Where's the baby? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's just see. Universe, where's the baby? Where's the baby, universe? Is the baby among the living? Universe, is the baby among the living? Universe, because I know he's not a baby anymore, but is the child among the living? Amir, is he among the living? Universe, is he? Universe. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you can bring out for Amir. Real life. Revolving lollipops for the mother. Accept her punishment. Let's go. pulling out cards like God telling me, okay? Just bear with me. I just gotta pull cards out. God will tell me whatever it is, because we're trying to find out if his mother not worried, she's not worried, that says something like that. Because if you're a mother, you're supposed to be concerned about your child. And the father, both of them supposed to be worried about their child. Nobody should be worried about their child more than them. Nobody. They're supposed to be worried about their own child. It's their child. That's the flow. Parents not concerned about their own child, that should tell you something right there. And I'm saying it. Okay. Let's just go. Money pending. Okay, so we're going to go with this first card. This is real life, not snowballs and lollipops. Back then. This is back then. Okay, so she had to accept her punishment and open the doors to gravity. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry, let's see where was we at. Okay, she had to open the doors and accept her punishment back then. Open the doors to gravity, right? And accept her punishment. Because she was the common denominator in it all. If she changed her identity, it won't work with her twin. Well, her twin, that would mean her twin would be her person. So we can take it to her baby. If she's clashing with her baby, it wasn't going to work. If we take it away from her clashing with her baby, we're going to take it to her and her partner, whoever her partner was. If she go gay, go trans, or just clash. Get what I'm saying? So we have, well, it is useless to fight about it. So some kind of way she was fussing with some person of hers back then. She wanted to just go out or something, go out on the town or have some fun. Because she had somebody who was a cat catcher, a man who could get a lot of ladies who had drained energy, who needed to taper it. We got Pennsylvania, New York, Yorktown, okay, or just York in general, Pennsylvania. So she had to find other ways to pleasure herself, because God says she must stay on her path because of whoever this person is she is hooked onto. So abuse proved that it was fake love with her and this person, because she had to give up on the fake love with her and somebody, because whoever this is thought she was captivating and wanted her to make up her mind, or she wanted this person to make up his mind. So she joined some kind of, she dealt with a lecturer, whoever this person is that she adored, somebody who will talk a lot, whoever he is, a cat catcher, somebody who can get a lot of ladies. So she needed to be aware of, God said, hot spots, be alert of hot spots, going places or wherever she was at, some club or wherever she was being at, because God said it was time for her to heal. So whoever Miss Jennings' baby's mother is an earth angel person. Okay, so because she got a healing path working, she needs to leave destruction behind. Wherever she was hanging at and being at or working at or whatever this was negative, or this person back then she was hooked to. She had to get past this and continue her life. She felt, I'm still beautiful inside. So only thing I can see, I'm trying to see, why would she say this? Let's see. I'm still beautiful. I must get past this and continue my life. Only thing I could see is they clashed. Either he gay, she gay, he gay, or I don't really see a bunch of nothing right here for find other ways to pleasure herself. So let's just see. Okay, so we have she was followed, or she did some following, or somebody followed her. To gain was for her to lose what needed to go, and at that time whoever this man is needed to go, or some job she had that wasn't good for her needed to go, because this person was letting off his sexual tendencies. She needed to see things clearly herself. So his cologne penetrated the surface, or her perfume to him. So we have, she lost her cushions in minutes. Okay, so money was pending. She owed money, or to him, or he owed money to her. How it is going. So we got number 38, number 36, 6836. So she need to check herself and do some kind of soul searching. Okay, let's just see. She didn't want to be a substitute. She was interested in a balanced relationship because she was dealing with a rough rider person who was in his emotions at one point. So it was heart-wrenching because this is a death card, but let's just see. So if he put her out, we can say that he broke up with her because she alive, so he didn't kill her. Let's just see. Okay, let's see something. Let's see what comes behind it. We got the missing the children. Somebody was missing the children. Somebody who might buy ice cream for the kids, or she was missing her children, or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, for Miss Jennings. Miss Jennings, where's your baby? What did you do as far as your baby? Okay, you was dealing with a Bella. Where's your baby? Miss Jennings. Let me just see here. I'm trying to see. I got a foster care card. I see a foster care card. Your baby is, oh my goodness, picking people. Oh my goodness, is your baby putting trafficking? Oh my goodness. Negative cards. These are negative. Let's just flow. Let's just see universe. Okay, stop. Coping. Deep. Let's say you sorry. Somebody gonna say they sorry. I'm sorry. Oh goodness, that was close. I thought I messed up the whole storyline. Let me just see. Let's just see here. You can do some soul searching. You was interested in balance. You want to be a substitute. You was feeling somebody who was in an emotional state that might have broke up with you. Who was missing his children, maybe. Something like that, maybe. Let's just see. You're here to take your power back and get away from the idiot. Somebody who was an idiot, God says. Talents was for the taking. You had to use your skills, hobbies, experiences to get you a job or this person. This person needs to act in the ways this person wanted to be treated, or yourself, because it's evident it was about money as far as you and this person, because this person thought this person was better than you, or thought you was better than the person, so you had to get show me with a support group or this person. Okay, so we had somebody use their imagination, and this is a death card, but I can go with the trafficking or foster care or whatever, because the baby is missing. So I put this with the baby is next to missing children. So So somebody doing some kind of group, support group or some kind of group, and use their imagination to make the baby disappear. And the next card is, because it's picking people in the order of what kind they wanted: young, black, white, whatever age or whatever, short, tall. Okay, if the shoe fit, you gotta wear it. So if the shoe fit, you're just gonna put the baby in, or somebody's gonna put the baby somewhere. Do you play a part in what happened to you or to your baby? Yes, because you was responsible. Because right here, God says with this next card, teaching children is your path. So you're supposed to be teaching your child, protecting your child, and you're supposed to be in a workhorse at protecting your child. Okay, so the next one is what? Maybe your baby had pretty eyes, I don't know. Let's see here. Next one is somebody's focused on your sexuality or your child's sexuality, because they might want it boys, girls, or whatever they was, because they're picking people in order of, or they're picking as far as a job, and that means you as a female. So if you had a certain kind of job, but you had a mother, you could have let your mother watch your kids. So I can't go that way with it. But let's see, you had to never stop wanting the best out of love for your child, and know that you had to love you first and love your child first, because your child is missing. So you're just gonna go get your feelings and feel all of your feelings, or somebody against you. Somebody wanted you to think about something, and they said they heard it before, and you was a caterpillar, but you had to bend forward on things. So okay, so it was time for you to begin and go ahead. Something was downtown that could help you, because you needed some kind of support group. Right there, you got to show me with some kind of group right there, but you need it. You was drowning in a sea of feelings you couldn't recover from. Okay, so you was dealing with a Bella who wanted money, who you owed money, or anything as far as money, because right here the person saying, where's your money? You might owe money, or anything as far as money. Okay, so it was intense madness with somebody who you wanted to bring in emotional love. So we still got money. We keep dealing with money. You was expecting money in your mailbox, money to come, because you was going to stamp your name on it for positive vibes, getting money in your mailbox. You was going to focus on your journey. Let's just see. You're going to say you're sorry for this person and able to cope. But really, you're not sorry, or the person not. Okay, so let's just see. So far, I'm trying to see. Okay, you're just looking at who was wonderful. You're proud of yourself, because you wanted to get to the Milky Way. You wanted to make some money, get some money. So you're just dealing with a man who has a title, your boss, or your man, or whoever this is. Because somebody was, you're sustaining yourself at a shelter, at a job, at some place that wasn't your own. Or your baby. Okay, somebody told you, come on, let's get to the melting pot. Come on, let's do something. And you needed to save your energy for the future, God says, though. Okay, so, okay, being adopted, will finding my parents even matter. So this will be the baby's card. Being adopted. So he was given away, taken away, or anything like that. because this card said, well, finding my parents even matter. So this could be the baby over here. You was trying to get to the Milky Way, or some man was. And the baby is in a place that's not his home. That's a flow. So here what comes out is the foster care card. Somebody loving for a cause, that mean having children for money. So either you might have gave your baby over for money, or somebody else got your child for money at that time period. Because it's a foster care card, it's a check on your foster child. That means you need to check on your child if your child was in foster care, or somebody got your child for money. So we have right here that somebody wanted to extend some kind of pillow talk, some nice talk to you, some kind of way, or lay beside you. So working with seniors or in the healthcare industry would be your path, because God said you're an earth angel person. So somebody was tearing you down and able to build the person self up. So we keep dealing with money. God said you had to work on not being salary driven. Somebody wanted to sit down and talk to you in a nice spot about whatever. Okay, whoever this man is, some man you was hooked to, know he must respect you, who wasn't respecting. Okay, we have whoever he is questioning your ability to be a star, to be a good mother, to be a good worker, to be his wife, or to actually give your child away, or whatever this is. So he decided that he is going to wash his hands on you, the African American. Or you decided to wash your hands on your child and give your child away, because so far I don't really see deep death cards to say that. Even though I saw 2 cards, I still don't. This really is a death card, but I don't see anything around it. So I want to change it up and not make it that, unless I see something else. Because you spent the tables around on this person and it was repercussions. So the person decided to wash his hands on you. You didn't want no smoke with this person. Dealing with a building, an office, a company, a job, or whatever this is. So I said you shouldn't overtalk because something was in the drawer. You wanted to drop your burdens, or this person needed to be dropped and this person was your burden. You needed to leave this person in the past. Or we gonna look at, you might have looked at your child as a burden and you wanted to leave your child in the past because you looked at your child as a burden. You wasn't gonna overtalk, something was maybe in the drawer. Dealing with, you wanted to clear your mind and you ain't want no problems or whatever, and you might have went to some place and gave your child away. So we gotta look at all of this stuff and see how this stuff is going. I am here. Get on the bus, I'm here. So you could have went somewhere and actually took your child somewhere to a foster care place, or somebody could have actually took your baby and took your baby to a place like that. Because I see foster care right here. And I see the trafficking card right there. So I'm trying to see. So we got another place again. They back to back. It's the same thing. Oh my goodness. So we got a house again, a building, a court, or whatever this is, a lawyer's office, or whatever this place is. Okay, so somebody told you get on the bus, they're going to be there for you, or bring your baby, they'll be there for the baby, or give me the baby, or whatever this is. Right? I'll be there for you. I'll be here for you at some place. Could have been a building. I don't know what this is. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. Did what this person did to you, some old love interest, or whoever this is, or the child's father, whoever want what you did back, or did what you do to this person, whatever you did to an old love interest, or whoever you did something to, did this want what the person did to you, because it was over the top, whatever the person did. To gain is to lose what need to go. You seeing everything in it, or the person whoever this is, got to have a problem with you, okay? Because somebody broke you off like a twig on a tree. Your child actually was given away and put in trafficking, or your child was killed, or you was fired. I'm trying to go different directions here. We got the house 3 times. If we got a house 3 times, where was your baby? We got 4 places that represent a house. Where was your baby at? We got 5 things that represent a house. Where was your baby? Right here, sustaining at the shelter. Check your foster care child, because being loved for a cause, that's a house, that's a building. Then we got, here's another house building. There's a tall building, and here in my hand is another house card. Where was your baby? There's a house number. Somebody wanted no ain'ts out of you. They wanted to know your house number, or they told you a house number to bring the baby to, or whatever this is. Okay? Whose blank is this? Something somewhere had no business being. In the house, in the car window, in the windowsill, behind the glass doors, somewhere, something somewhere had no business being. And you wanted to know whose blank is that, whatever it was, right? So it was racial abuse, and it was hyped up. So if it wasn't racial abuse, you was dealing with somebody who just thought they was better than you. Okay, I'm talking to the mother right now with this, right? So Miss Jennings, right? Somebody insisted on a period of time with you, whoever. So we got the Libra sign again. So we got a Libra or Virgo sign, or somebody act like them signs. You wanted balance, or you needed balance with somebody who was business minded, that needed to show love where you needed to show it. So we have you enjoy other men are one out. So you are what's going to be doing God's mission without lovemaking. So you had somebody, whoever it was back then, or child's father, or whoever it is, that enjoy other men, and you wanted out of the relationship. Or you had somebody who just was hanging with the fellas all the time, and you never got any time with the person, anything like that. Or you was hooked to a man, or whoever you was hooked to, and they felt like you liked being with other men, so they wanted to break it off with you, however it goes. So he's dealing with a Pied Piper, a dangerous lover, man that you liked a lot, who had a lot going on with them, honestly. Okay, so okay, universe. Okay, somebody was going to say back then that you was going to say somebody was gay, or somebody was going to say you was gay, or you was going to get married, or somebody was going to say they was getting married, anything like that. Unless it's going to happen now, 2024, but I'm going with back then, okay, with that card. So it could be this year, right, but I'm going to go with back then. I'm focusing on back then, 2011, whenever this happened. You need to go to whatever training or class or whatever God wants you to go to help you get in place, whatever God needed you to learn, because God will help you, but you had to listen to what God wanted you to do. So that could be back in 2011, or God could be saying it right now, that you need to get your life straightened out, because you are a God person. I got 2 God cards in front of me. Universe is driven to guide you to your path, or where you go. Refuse to stay in any puddle that keep you wet. Don't stay in a wet place. Get in a dry place. Come over God's direction and let God guide you, back then or now. So back then, somebody wanted romance out of you, didn't have romance in a long time. Or somebody in jail right now. Wait a minute. I don't know if you're in jail. I'm talking about in jail. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know. But anyway, back then, I'm going to stick with back then. Somebody wanted romance that didn't have romance in a long time, or they just wanted you to care. How about that? Okay, you was in a political area, racist area, upscale area back then maybe. Or right now you might live in, right? But I'm going to stick with back then. You know all about it. Okay, don't die with the person. You still have life. So God says you still have life. So with this person, you needed to leave this person behind and let the relationship, as far as the feelings you have, die for the person and just get out of the relationship, or the person died or your child died. I'm trying to see how this going though. Let's flow. Okay, this person you was hooked to, relationships, he didn't want you as a woman. He just wanted to use you. So we got 26. I don't know how old you was at the time. Or we got number 2 or number 6. Okay, your loved one is here in spirit. So we have either the baby not alive and the baby is here in spirit, or this man you was hooked to. Do not hold yourself hostage to the death if your baby is not alive. Or you wasn't going to hold yourself hostage to the death of your baby if your baby died. Or to this man if he died. We was dealing with money business. You had to stop letting your ex hurt you or worry you in your life at that time period. So either you eat a certain kind of way. It don't have to be vegan, but you could eat a certain kind of way. Something pissed you off that was on social media or on this video, or pissed the person off or whoever, right? Because I see the card. Every day is not a good day for you. You have a blank look on your face. Back then you did, or now. So we're going to take this card is in my face again. Something on the radio, social media, TV, or whatever you saw back then pissed you off or pissed him off back then. Or maybe this video. I don't know. So we have right here that you are a couple for more than just sex, you and this person back then, right? He had some kind of blister or whatever he might have had that might let you know he had somebody else, or whatever it might have been, I don't know. Okay? Something was extraordinary and you was going to return it back to the sender, right? So you saw it now that this person had backhill ways of thinking, racist, or just didn't want you to change up, or he didn't want to change up in some way. But you loved him, but not that much to be used. You're going to be taken out or treated right, or this was some boss of yours or whoever this is. This person wanted you to bring favor to it, or you wanted him to bring favor to it and look at what's valid. So he wanted you and him to talk at one point back then. We must talk, and felt you had pretty eyes. So he thought he was so smart, well done, or you thought you were so smart, well done. So he was going to drive in your direction where he wanted you to be waiting, or you was going to drive in his. So here we go again with it. You saw something repeated. He was the same old way, or whatever it might be. And you saw it clear as possible. So this card is, you had forgot what lonely meant. So some kind of way you got away from him a little bit, or whatever it might have been. But it's never too much sugar when it comes in the form of romance. So he was coming to be romantic again. Somebody you might have been talking to who was gay. Right? So that's still, what about the baby though? Okay, what about the baby? I need some, I see somebody died, so the man actually could have died, or it could be your baby that died, but I need some straightforward cards to let me know it's your baby. Automatically, straightforward cards. Because so far, it looks like the baby was put in some kind of adoption. And the focus is money all over the place. That's why I keep saying it's money cards. That's never good when it comes down to the babies, people, and money. See here, we got chart feeling sitting down at the table. Let's just flow. I got to. I'm trying to end it. Lord. Is the baby alive? He's not a baby now, but see, we still got money cards here. The fortune. We're talking about money. With children missing and money, it don't go together because it always be that same type of thing. Okay, let's see. The universe, you know all about it. Banking, see, all this money. Okay, we got to know where the baby at, because the child's mother don't know where the baby at. Did she give the baby to the father? I don't know. I'm just trying to end this now. Okay. Time was set some kind of way. And the time was set. I see in a safe and happy place, but if God let it come out on the table, I'm going to look at that the baby is not alive. I'm going to look at, if that card come on this table, I'm mixing the cards up a whole lot, but if God let it come on the table, I'm going to look at the baby is not alive. Because she not in a safe and happy place, the mother. And if the baby not home, the baby not in a safe and happy place. Unless the baby home with the baby's parents. So that means the baby is not alive. I know he's not a baby now, but that's what I'm saying because that's what he was at the time. So it's making me say that. Okay. Stop. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a batch. And if it might not be in here, it might, well, I don't know. I'm trying to end it though. Because I'm trying to find out. I know so far the baby was put in adoption. And it don't have to be the real adoption. It could just be taken and somebody had the baby. The father or somebody. Parents shouldn't walk away. Parents shouldn't walk away. Baby might have been just given to somebody for money or whatever this is. Or whatever. It don't have to be the real adoption. Like you're supposed to do. Parents shouldn't walk away because the parents walked away. If you don't know where your child at, you walked away. You might as well say you walked away from your baby. You don't know where your baby at. What mothers don't know where their baby's at? I mean, unless you on drugs or you sleeping or whatever, you're supposed to know where your children at all times. Now, if you got bigger kids and they go outside, you can call them up or ask where they going or whatever. But little ones like that, I mean, there's no way you're supposed to know where your 18-month-old child is. They're supposed to be in the house with you, unless they with their daddy. And with their daddy, you still supposed to know they with their daddy. You don't supposed to be where you don't know where they at. And that's just how it is. Okay, let's just flow. I'm trying to end it now, though. Universe, you know, the sweetheart. He's a big person now. Teenager, maybe. Let's just go. Let me see if I got it. Did I take it off of the what's it called? Let me just say, make sure I don't have it on pause. I'm just talking. Okay, it's not on pause. Okay. Oh, because you heard what I just said, right? Look at this last card I put down. The family, the law gonna get the truth out of a story otherwise. It don't say the law on here. It just says that get the truth out of a story. And I always say the family, right? So I'm going to add the family gonna get the truth out of a story otherwise, or the law otherwise. You heard what I just said, right? Pros and cons. Judy called for her person to do something because he'll push her on money. That's a negative card in this storyline. This is a negative card in this storyline. This person will kill this person's own mother for money. This is a bad card in this storyline. The money pusher, a money card, a money lover card means you'll kill your own mother if you had to for money. You'll do anything for money. This is a bad card in this storyline. I don't like it in here. And then we got to know to have a mother card at the bottom. Look at this mother card. Try to appreciate the mother. She should not believe in man's word, but God's word. Look at this. Somebody committed a senseless act. And they're going to go to jail if they're not in jail. Need to be fearless because God was for masquerade. Look at this torture. I don't know. Let's just go and see where the baby is. Lord, so far, baby was in somebody's clutches. We just don't know right now. Let's just flow. I'm trying to end it. Okay, let's just see. Let's finish it. What you know about it. Well, Amir. Are you among the living, Amir? Because I saw a spirit card. I saw more than one card that showed death, but that could just be this man could not be alive. It don't have to be that. Oh, Amir, I need to know for sure. Okay, we got number 23 or number 32. Okay, so it was a tablespoon of char between the mother and Amir, or her and whoever this man is that she connected to, either a boss or her child's father or some man she was going with or whoever. Okay, being different just means that she stood out and she is adorable, or little Amir, right? Okay, somebody put the candle out on little Amir, and that is put him in trafficking, or he died, or some kind of way he got adopted or whatever. Because this card isn't really a killing card, so that's why I gotta kind of stick with that. Because it's saying kill in back of it. Here's another card: a relationship from anything that kills your hopes and your emotions. A death gotta come to anything that does not serve you. See, they two killing cards back to back. Let's see what the next card is. Oh, here's the next card. Right on the table. Okay, somebody had plenty of ideas for their fortune. Okay, because with some fussing at the park or by the park. When you upset and hot. Somebody need to surrender and apologize and just tell the truth. Because it was like was annoyed about the pandemic. So we're going to say somebody was annoyed about something repeating, right? Because the pandemic wasn't going on then. Okay, somebody was banking on Amir or banking on this person. Whoever this person connected to the mother, or banking on Amir. We got 112, 211, or whatever those numbers mean. Okay? If she loves silver, she's going to save some coins. The mother. Okay? Do you love your wife? So she is dealing with a man who was connected to somebody where she might have felt boxed in. Or if something happened to her baby, we can sit and say, do she love Amir? Because I really just don't know right now if the baby not alive. So I gotta go all kind of ways. Baby could not be alive. I just don't know. But let's see. Somebody felt boxed in, or she felt boxed in. She need to get on her path right now, God says. Because a story was flimsy, something was flimsy. Because the baby went through torment, or she did. But she needed to invite in a healing, and talking would be the only way for her to heal. Okay? It was loafing around, putting off and stalling. And the truth need to come out of a story otherwise. Duty calls for her person to do. Let me see. Duty called for her person to do something or say something, because activity was on the phone, maybe some kind of communication, because he was distant, or she was, from him, and he was a score loser, or she was. Limits were sky high for him or for her on whatever day. It don't have to be a Monday or a Saturday, but whatever day, and she was marveling at a candlelight love with this man. So let's see. She's gonna be fearless. Universe, speak to me. So the next card is, she had a blank look on her face for this person, this man. So what's next? Tearing each other down. So we have that it caught her off guard because somebody was cross-dressing. So if the person actually wasn't real cross-dressing, the person was mean, nasty, fighting, or anything like that. Let's just go. Or actually cross-dressing. Okay, that's just it. So we have, I'm gone for good. So she decided she is going to be gone for good from this person, and she is going to get happy. Or she is going to doll up for a date and get happy. Let's just flow. Let me let you know about it. So we have, I'm yours and you are mine. Get a dollar for a date card. Okay, she didn't want any smoke, no problem. She need to check the smoke detectors. That's the 2 times I'm seeing the smoke detectors to the house. Okay, it was pros and cons. Okay, so she is going to doll up for a date because some kind of way it was going to be some kind of talking maybe or whatever. So my lawyer says, so some kind of way right now in her life right now, she dealing with a lawyer. Her lawyer said whatever, but she got to hear what God says she is. Whatever God says she is. Okay, go ahead and get a lawyer or whatever. Okay, She has been jacked up for money, or jacked up in her collar. She had to start to love herself though. Okay, so it was joy markers that showed her that she is going to get a windfall, or whoever this man she is connected to, because she might have been looking for jobs or dealing with jobs, but she needed to go home, God says. Okay, let's see. So we have right here that she got to acknowledge her wrongs and don't expect it from other people, and accept what she can't change. Don't be shelving her problems, because it was a crystal layer hope back then for her, or maybe right now. Do she have burdens, or did she have burdens? If she did, she had to make things right, or she did feel she made things right. So if the baby was a burden and she gave her baby away, she felt she was going to make things right. If it was that, if not that, we got a man involved some kind of way, whoever he is, the child's father, or just some love interest, or somebody else, whoever this is, a boss or somebody. She was living in tensions of a maze life back then, but she needed to go into the flower that God said she was. So the universe, you know all about it. So she was gonna have joy bells while parking it, while going somewhere, or somebody heard, because it was time to act. Because somebody told her to promise she was going to act, or somebody promised they was going to act and do something as far as her, whatever it was. So we have right here that she is dealing with a symbol, a company, a logo, a company, symbol, logo, copyright, or some place or something. Because she is dealing with a money lover, somebody who do anything for money, sell his own mother. Follow me. So the date could simply mean she's going to sit down and talk business. It don't have to be where it was like a date with romance. So let's just flow. Whoa, I saw her appreciate the mother. She needed to appreciate that she was a mother, or this person needed to appreciate. Let's just go with these that fell. She was dealing with somebody who take pills, who was starving for power. But she had to make sure the person was an adult, don't just look like one that would fool her. So this person, she clapped back at this person, told this person she was done. Okay, or the person did her. So why did she let this person dictate some ex of hers? She needed to be unavailable. So we have right here that she is in competition in business with cruddy. So if this the child's father, or if this like a business partner, period, it was competition, it was problems. Because somebody wanted to have hugs on base conditions. If it was a lover, child's father, or if it was a boss, the person wanted to treat her decent whenever the person wanted to, right? So somebody wanted her to lay down beside the person for money. So we could actually have where we got the boss is the person that has the money. So you got to put up with his crap, or he might want you to lay down beside him, anything like that. Or we just have a man that is the breadwinner of the family, and he's the one bringing in the bacon, so you are in the same house he live in. Or we got a man who actually wanted her to take off her clothes for money, right? Somebody who wanted to know if she had sticking power, or maybe with a job, with a man, or she is dealing with a man that she was wondering that he had sticking power, would he hang around the child's father or whoever, or she had a job or something that was wondering. Morally, we got a man that know what was wrong, something was wrong as far as the baby, I feel, right? Or just being with another woman on the side, if he married or whatever this is. Okay, she went somewhere, getting there it was far, and she was worried about getting there in time with this man as far as her. Okay, because it was agreement, collaboration. So somebody wanted to know if she was a go-getter in work, or just a wildcat as far as romance. Follow me? A loose lady. So she wanted to justify that this man cared with her, or a boss. So she challenged it, she spectated, or the person did her. We got number 14 or number 41. Something come from her childhood. She wanted sensitiveness, and she's in her emotions at the time. Okay, so we have right here that why cheat, God says, when this person could just get a divorce because he is cheating with Miss Jennings, or she was with somebody. Take it however it go. This person might have said, can I help you? And she moved on it to take the help from this person. Follow me? So we had she was dealing with an office some kind of way. That was going to be sweet. So we have right here something seeping through. So they don't even like me, but I'm a blessing. So I'm going to put this with right here. Somebody asked her if she needed some help right here. So she was dealing with an office or some kind of place, maybe foster care, some place for her baby, maybe. Her baby was the blessing, right? But they don't even like the baby. So if she gave her child away, her and the child's father, or whoever these people the child was given to, or whatever's going on here, I'm trying to see. She's living an abstract way of living. She needed to bloom into the flower. She needed to read the Bible, page 401. Book 40. Book 1. Chapter 40, chapter 1, chapter 14, chapter 41. Take it however it goes. Okay, so we have right here that somebody wanted their needs met and it was considered abuse. Right, so she had to start relying on herself and speak and learn how to get herself from under other people's thumbs. Let's not argue. Her arguing with whoever, somebody here. She had to beware of distractions because somebody insinuated something with sharp words to her. So it says right here, yes, you're on your path. So now it's vital to get on your path. So it says yes, she on her path. So for God to say she on, for God, if back then God said she was on her path, I don't know what she was doing back then to be on her path. For God to say yes, she on her path. Or she might have thought herself she is on her path. But if God says she on her path right now and she did something bad to the baby, God would say she on her path because she got to be punished. So I just don't know right now. So somebody wanted her to laugh. So maybe she thought she was on her path because she was dealing with, or she might have went back to somebody, or something was working in her favor maybe. She was laughing at the oldies, maybe at old pictures, at whatever, doing it all together, or her and the child's father getting back together, or whatever it was. But something was torture, but it's a masquerade, God says. So she is educated, but God didn't want her to be a fool, dealing with somebody who was a jackal. So the next card is she had to stop thinking that others knew more than her, because God says she knew just as much. She just was needing more, but wasn't doing enough to make it happen. So the ball of cheating, she needs to leave in its court and just stop this thing up. Because some kind of way she was hooked to somebody who was taken or married, or she was. She had to try to appreciate that she was a mother, right? Herself. So we have right here that she should not believe in man's word, but believe in God's word, 100%. So the next card is that somebody committed a senseless act. She did, or whoever this person is, and they're going to boo-hoo about it because it became a chamber of chaos and negative, right? So we dealing with boys and girls. So we got the twin card right here. So her child could have looked like her, or she just dealing with another parent, the other parent of her child. This is fun. Okay. God says she need to drop her burdens with a man that's not a God-like husband. Because if the person is married or taken, it's not a God-like husband. Okay, so we have, this person wanted her to take down the walls for love, right? To cheat on his achievements, but she wanted that from this man, whoever he is. So it was some kind of flip words being said between her and this man. So he let off everything. that he can let off as far as his emotions, negativeness or whatever, looking at things superficial around something green, leafy foliage. And finally, somebody in a safe and happy place, and it is not her. So let me see if the baby, let me see what's on. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Chamber of chaos, all this negative, but appreciate that she was a mother. Person need to appreciate she was a mother. Chamber of chaos, negative. She shouldn't believe in what this man said and what she did. The other half, maybe a father or the child or who this man is. He's not a godlike husband. She need to drop her burdens. Wanted him to take down the walls for love. So he committed a senseless act, or she did. One of them. Here's some flip words. He let off everything he can let off. Or she did. One of them. Looking at things superficial around green leafy foliage in the house or outside the house, and in a safe and happy place. That's a death card, but it's an accomplishment card, but I don't really see where if what she did back then. Maybe she accomplished something, I just don't know. Or this would be the baby. So I guess I'm trying to still sick. Somebody was taking pills. Get them anytime. Look over your shoulders, you can just get them. Okay, so doing conscious living. The next card is she had to rise to the occasion given to her, or this man did. No longer will she be filtered, or this man, whoever he is, child's father, her boss, her new love interest, or whoever this man was. So we got committed a senseless act. Only thing would be a senseless act would be something happening to the baby, but I need to see the manslaughter card or anything like that, because committed a senseless act, just cheating is not enough to call a senseless act when you go to jail for. It got to be something bigger than that. So Lord, is Amir alive? That's all I want to know, Lord. If Amir is not alive, Lord, bring out the manslaughter. Bring out the manslaughter or the murder card. If Amir is not alive, I'm trying to end it now. I'm trying to end it. Mention us, okay? Amir, is this you? Is this you, Amir? But this don't mean that he not alive, though. Because this is a card when somebody not alive, in jail, or they just can't talk for some reason. Tell her, okay. Let me put that there. That would be, tell her would be his mama. Let's just flow. Because I'm trying to. Unless it's, what's her name? Miss Jennings, okay? Unless it's Miss Jennings. But Miss Jennings will be talking to her mother if it's Miss Jennings, okay? So let's just go with Miss Jennings or Amir, whichever one it is. I don't know yet. I'll have to keep on going. I'm trying to end it though. I really am trying. Okay. Amir or Miss Jennings, whoever it is, let me know if you among the living. Amir, Miss Jennings, let me know if Amir is not alive, because you would know. You definitely know. You know it. The truth got to come out of the story. It's time to give your child the justice your child deserves. Okay? Because you is his mother. No love is supposed to be more sacred than a mother's love. We are the protectors. We are. We are. We are. There's no way in the world nobody gonna hurt my children and I stand there. They had to beat me up, hit me black and blue. I'm gonna fight for my child. Now that's the kind of person I am. I might not win with a man, but I will give him a run for his money over my kids. And that's a fact. So mother's supposed to protect their kids. You don't play around with your kids. You don't let nobody hurt your children. So like I said, I'm looking at this, so I don't know if you voluntarily gave your children, your baby over for money, the child's father gave the child over for money, or the person stole a baby, or whatever. I'm trying to find out for sure. I need to see the murder card if he's not alive. I need you to say through the storyline, or some kind of way, he's going to come in the storyline, and I'm going to find out that way. Some kind of way I need to know, though. I'm trying to end it. I don't know if somebody confused you for a prostitute. I don't know if they could give you something to make you do something, or just give you something to make you give in and give your child away. I just don't know. Where it was a meeting place some kind of way that you might have had with this person, where your eyes lied about a connection with somebody that you thought you was okay with, who wanted you to be cordial, or somebody you thought something was sacred with, but you was in the wonderland of the lost souls. That simply means street people, devilish people, sinful people. Get my drift? They put him in your job, or friends you was hanging around, or whoever. I don't know. Only you know who you was with at that time period in your life. Okay, so it's time for justice for this child, though. If he alive, if he not alive, it's time for some kind of truth to come out. You are my last storyline for 2025, December 2025, December 1st, 2025, this storyline. You're going to see it now, but it's going to be dated for that, okay? That time there. It's time for the truth to come out. He just don't supposed to just fall off the face of the earth and nobody knows where yet. It's time to tell the truth. It's time. Universe, tell me, is he alive? Amir, tell me, are you alive? Miss Jennings, tell us, is he alive? No more cat and mouse games. It's time. Okay, stop. God say stop, and I'm digging in here. Okay, so we take some from here, universe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My favorite number is 7. 7. Here we go. We got a lawyer right here. Circumstances cause you to get a lawyer. Yeah, it's going to cause you to get one now in your life. Whatever's going on here, let's go. I'm trying to end it. Okay, look at this card. Fear took you there. You want everybody to hold on to that thought, people. Fear took Miss Jennings there, or this man there. So I'm trying to see which one is. Oh my goodness, guilty as charged. It's going to be on letterhead. You guilty as charged, or this man you was hooked to, the child's father or somebody. I just need to know which one it is, you or him. It's somebody, you or him. But it say tell her, so I'm focusing on you, the female. Okay, universe, you know all about it. It says tell her. Tell her means God, you want me to tell your mother, or Amir want me to tell you as a mother, because you are his mother, or God telling me tell Miss Jennings, the brass loved one. Get what I just said? The first card is you was overprotective as far as where you was working at, or where you was living at. So somebody came in a car. Everybody in the car was bad news. Get my drift? Everybody was bad news in that car. Okay, steps up was made for a floor plan. That means rising up, getting a better job, getting promoted, whatever it is. Anything as far as, or moving, anything good like that. Okay, you decided you don't care no more about something that was sacred. Could have been your baby, I don't know. Right, because whoever these people in this car might have been an enabler for you to have financial gain. That's just fluff. Okay, it is freeing to somebody. They wish they can be like a fly on the wall and see what you're thinking in your mind, or you thought that. So somebody moved fast on it and committed manslaughter. Okay, so we can take the manslaughter as just doing something fast, because somebody confused you for a prostitute, where they can give you something and you'll give in. So you might have gave your baby away. Let's just flow a little bit. Because somebody wanted to settle you down to be the person's lifeboat, right? You see it, and you had to have the power of your mind. So somebody was bench watching while you got rid of somebody. You got rid of the guy you was hooked to, or you got fired from a job, or your baby got put in trafficking, or whatever this is. This is an Excel card. It's really a killing card, but I'm trying not to go that way unless I see the manslaughter up there. I'm trying not to go that way right now. Let me think. You felt you were sinking and you wanted to press forward. So you was connected to somebody who was interacting with drugs, or it was you. right? Or somebody was in pain, so you was dealing with somebody that was white, or somebody who wanted you to be submissive where you was on the battlefield. A man friend of yours, or a job. Somebody who wanted you to say you were sure. Okay, so, in a reasonable voice that was suitable for you. You was going to talk to this person because you was holding on to a corrupt pain, but you need to let go of destruction. So you was picturing a crazy love of somebody with you. Follow me? So it's obvious that something come from way back with you and somebody or this person. So it was static and you were still there, or the person was still there. So we had the transporting of drugs or disease. So we have right here transporting of drugs. So taking drugs, giving drugs, selling drugs, taking drugs, or disease, right? Somebody took a shortcut and driving or riding to get to Miss Jennings. Or somebody was trying to see where her mind is at. Is she promiscuous? Can I give her something to make her do what I wanted to do? Or person wanted to yeah, anything like that. So you're going to be calm because somebody was talking about money. Some hundreds right here. Okay, so we have you wanted love, or the person wanted some affection, or whoever this is. You was the brown rabbit in the middle, and you wanted to prevail because you was the person in the middle. But it was your time to rise, God says, because you know the person's cheating, right? So you was in your emotions and looking at things, refusing to look at things, but eventually you looked at things. You wanted sensitiveness and softness, or the person wanted it from you. So we have, you didn't want the person to force, strike that. So you was telling the person, don't force your hand. You didn't want to get mad at the person. Tension came about. You had to enjoy the life that God continued to give you. You was tired and you tried with this person. You was tired of the games with whoever this is. So you was terrified because the person raped you to gain force, or the person didn't give you your money that the person owed you from a job or whatever, because we got a job card right behind it where you working at night. It got $4,000, but you working at night. Some kind of way working at night. I'm terrified because somebody raped you to gain force. You're thinking about God in the back of your mind. But God told you right here, get out of this mess, Miss Jennings, I'm so sorry. If you don't like this stuff, get out of it, because here's the job offer that's at least 10 miles away. Follow me? Because God said you need to check your mind to be secure. So we have right here the genitals need to be covered by you, right? Because we got a disease card over the side. So we have right here that this person was half good, half bad, but you had to pay attention to your visions and your dreams. So we got somebody snorting or taking some kind of drugs, you or this person. Strike that, this person who was a bureaucrat. Okay, circumstances is going to cause you to get a lawyer if the person raped you, right? So let's just flow. Or now you need a lawyer, or this person going to need a lawyer. Take it however it goes, okay? So I'm like it's focusing on you. So I had to look at it again once I end it. I'm trying to end it now. I'm trying to end it universe. So if you got raped, you know all about it. This is the same card I tried to ignore, and this came right back. Fear took you there. Fear took you there, and you want people to hold on to the thought that fear took you there to do what you did, or fear took the person there to do what the person did to you or did to your baby. Wearing certain kind of clothes, exaggerated things, but it don't excuse a person's behavior. Okay, it was time for the person to be the conqueror, or now it's time for you to be the conqueror. So if somebody raped you, whatever clothes you had on caused the person to rape you, but God said don't excuse a person's behavior. Somebody wanted you to collaborate and get in a job with the person, or give your baby away, or whatever this is. But God said anything that's rushed to is not worth taking. So somebody was animalistic to you, a man with two names to him, a boss, a guy, a friend of yours, or whoever. Your a connection was dismantled between you and somebody, a lover of yours back then, or a boss, whoever this person was. Okay, you felt you no longer needed the person any longer. At first you might did, so he decided to seek revenge on you, the Negro. Okay? He could be Negro like you are, but I'm just saying. Okay? Well, whoever this is. You're just going to assess things and be assertive, or the person. So we have that number 10. It's going to happen in October. Okay, he needed to close the door to other females because he was dealing with maybe a lot of ladies, whoever this man is, or this is a boss, some job. He wanted you to be playful for an hour. Would you say yes or no to marriage? Or would he say yes or no to getting a divorce, or whatever's going on with this man? So he astonished that you did it, whatever you did, something he might have asked you to do. Or you astonished that a female did something, or he was astonished that you did something. So it's going to be on letterhead that he guilty as charged, or you guilty as charged. Okay? So we have that on the billboards, neutral back then. Maybe on the billboards, neutral, wasn't a lot of information about the baby, Amir being missing, or it might wasn't a lot of jobs at that time. You was penny pinching and it was real. Or whoever this man is you connected to. You might like fashion, he might like fashion, but you couldn't control yourself in your own skin, or whoever this man you was connected to. Or the baby was an active baby. Let's just flow for a little bit. Could you have stopped it? Because maybe the person was blaming you. This man. So if you was raped, you might have been raped, and you might have got pregnant by the person who raped you. If not that, people blaming you because your baby missing. Because if you had your baby with you, I mean, they would blame you because why you don't know where your baby at. So let's see. Let's see the next card. Okay, you was hanging with people that was part of Wonderland or the Lost Souls, sinful people, devilish people, street people, drug addicts, anybody who on the negative side. But this person, whoever, somebody you was mainly stuck to, wanted you to do something to disrespect yourself. Maybe give your baby away, or maybe be a prostitute, or give your baby away, or that's all negative, or just keep being on the side with the person, or whether the person wanted, or be in a same-sex relationship. I'm trying to think of something that would make you disrespect yourself. You want to be treated equal and fair, or the person. During your trying time, this person was judging you. So don't have to be a Pisces, don't have to be a water sign, but could have been in a person's emotions like a water sign at the time. Okay, let's see. So it's going to be on letterhead. You or this person is guilty. Okay, so we have popping up on them. So you popped up on them, a group of people, or somebody popped up on you and your baby. White foods needed to go for you or your baby. You need to get away from the snakes and the haters, God says, because laying beside this man was like your first crush. He was chipping away at you because he considered himself a pioneer, right? So it's a lot. I did a lot of cards, so it just feels like I'm not really sure. At least I see the manslaughter card, but usually I see a bunch of negative in a circle. I mean, I did see with that, right? Let's just see. That bad car. So somebody was in a bad car, might have wanted to know if you was a prostitute, looked at you like a prostitute, or came after you, or whether the person did. I will have to look back at the storyline. Let me see if I can get 20 more, and I'm going to call it quits. If the murder card don't come out, that's really a good thing, but we still need to know where the baby is. Get what I'm saying? He's not a baby now, but you know what I mean. Still have to know if he is among the living. She is coupled off with Satan. And you know what Satan possessed, right? Because you're coupled off with, you was with a group of people that was around the land of the lost souls. All devils. Anything about them. Wanted you to get in a car. Well, you did get in a car, but whatever happened. They was bad news. Anybody in that car? Stop. Okay, here we go. God saying stop right here. So I said 20 cards, right? So let's just see if God had me put all of them down or just 20. Let's just see if the rest of this storyline could come out, Lord. There was a meeting place dealing with common law. Like that. Strike that. Okay, let's just go. Let's see if I can do just 20. I see pop up again, so somebody popped up on you. Or you popped up on somebody. However it's flowing. Let's just see if somebody was acknowledge a secret. Somebody need to acknowledge a secret or what's going on this table. The secret is on the table, or going on the table, or already on the table. Or somebody else was going to acknowledge a secret, or maybe you was. Okay, so these dropped out. Let's flow. Okay, let's just see. Whoa, they're coming out. Whoa. Let's just see here. Okay, let's see more about it. Make sure I'm at 20. I'm trying not to keep going over, but let's just flow. Let's see. Oh boy, that was okay. First card is you saw something in slow motion, or the baby did. Courting is wonderful because you felt you were single and free. So somebody was teasing, picking, talking down to you, but you was intellectual, okay? Or somebody was talking down to the baby, okay? So you was banking on somebody, or somebody was banking on you, or you was banking on the baby, or somebody else. You was coupled off with Satan, whoever this is. You wanted peace, or the baby wanted peace. So it's a secret that needed to be acknowledged by you, or you could acknowledge a secret about somebody, or somebody or you need to say about the baby, because you chose the one for full bloom. Somebody you wanted to marry, or having your baby, you chose your baby, right? Or somebody chose you, so you was groggy, or your baby was. You was going to plan a vision at that time back then, because either your baby walked into your baby's destiny, that means died, or you was going to walk into your destiny and get married to somebody who you chose for full bloom. That means a man you want to marry, okay, that you had history with. So we have right here that you was going to wear the shield of honor and the helmet of strong for the best option. So the next card is this here, number 5, God's number of grace. So you didn't want to be a placement. You wanted to know if he ever even cared about you. So you was doing some kind of thinking. It don't have to be in the kitchen, but you was in solitude. So universe wanted you to put the brakes on things, and that would be with this man, whoever this man is. So we have right here that circumstances stopped me from marrying this man, right? But circumstances stop you from having your child for a lifetime because your child is missing, right? You wanted to know, will your person, this man, ever love you, right? So you wanted to have some fun. You might like the color orange or him. So we have right here that it was going to take a double miracle for something to happen, for him to marry you or to find your baby. And we know what one miracle is, but this is a double one. It's impossible right now for anybody to know where your baby at unless you tell them. Okay? So pill drop effect. Some kind of way this man was taking pills, need to go on treatment, or you was, however it's going, right? It was some kind of fussing going on back then where somebody was following you from a distance. So I need more cards. Because some kind of way, we got a man, whoever he is, was thinking in his mind, make me love you, or a group of people, whoever it is you was connected with, wanted to know, make me love you, give me a reason why I should love you, give me a reason why I should spare your baby, whatever they were saying, I don't know. Okay, you felt the moisture of what this took from you. So, you need to play ball with your life in the best ways and make the necessary changes, God says, because your life was cheapened, or your baby's life was cheapened. Because you're dealing with a monster who was corny, whoever it is, right? Or you was corny to your baby. So your baby was made an absolute memory because nobody know where your baby at. Your baby vanished without a trace. Okay? So we have right here, no more watering things down. Instill some tenderness and say where your baby at, or say who responsible. Because it was like a war zone back then. Because this man relapsed, or you did. You was traveling at night, some kind of way with your baby, by yourself, or whatever was going on. Or this man to you. We got number 7. So we have, you was going to be that runner and put your all in and make something happen. Or this man was, as far as you. Okay, so you said okay to something that you need not to do. You need not have done. I'm trying to say it right. You need to pick your battles, God said, because you said yeah to something you shouldn't have did. Like if somebody said, come on, let's go rob a bank. And you went on. But you didn't rob a bank, but I'm just trying to use an example. Something could have happened in 92, or when you was 29, or when you was 38, or when you was 18, or 31, or whatever this is, or 21, or whatever. We got numbers 381 there. So we got Oregon, but you did something strategic, or this person, because somebody said, come on and do something, or be a part of something, and you went on with it. And you shouldn't have, God said. Somebody, so thoughts were swirling in your mind at the duplex, at your own house, or someplace you was at, right? So you're dealing with a dusty, a man who need to come up to par, God said. He wasn't even right. So whoever he is, he did something by a certain day. So it was a meeting place with you and this person, or you went with this person to meet somebody somewhere, and you wore certain kind of clothing, or your child had on certain kind of clothing, however it's flowing. You was in a beautiful state. You was a foreigner, or you was dealing with a foreigner, or you went to some foreign state, or whatever happened. So right here, you rode somewhere. You rode there, God says. You weren't going to take from your main flow of this man, right? Take all the money you had to ride wherever this place was, because something was a little too far, and you was wondering if you could get there in time. So we have right here that you was getting your freedom from a fortress right here. And for the only fortress you would have had at that time was, only fortress you would have had at that time if you wanted to change your job some kind of way and you felt stuck in it, or you was a mother, and that means that would end for you because somebody was posing as what they wasn't. Right? You were seeking refuge, but somebody was posing as what they wasn't. Or you was posing as what you wasn't while your baby was seeking refuge. So if your baby looking at you as a good mother, as a person who's going to protect them, you was posing if you did anything negative to your baby, or you allowed something to happen. Because only you know. Daily life make people rethink and think of the things they need to change and seek in their life. So are your leaders your God? Are your man your God, your leaders, or whoever? Was God your God? Because was you molded by religion, or just a set of rules by somebody, whoever it might have been? Because self-love was key, and you needed to challenge some self-love. So we have that you zoned out and branched off from your child because you don't know where your baby is. Now here's your baby, the angel right here, peeping through the peephole. Your baby, the angel here. Because your baby was the angel peeping through. And that's all your baby could do. Or your baby just representing in the storyline. Here I am, mommy. I was an angel. I was innocent. There were some choice words with you and whoever this man is, maybe. And it was some defeat. Or you're expressing with your baby or what was going on back then. I don't know. It is obvious that you was not going to be scared of nothing. And you made whatever choice you made. Okay? So we dealing with this man that was going to be trouble. That you went back to or was dealing with some man you was hooked to. A boss or a lover, whoever this man is. Right? Or your baby was 18 months old, right? So you might have looked at your baby is doing something one more time and it was trouble. Or he got on your nerves. Whatever's going on with your situation. But you need to be the God in you and take the reins and run with it. Right? So we got number 12, number 21, number 1, number 2, number 3. You was antsy at a place. Because you at some place, or you went to some place, or this could be jail right now, or this could be back then. You went somewhere. You was antsy at a place, a job, a club, a adoption agency, somewhere. You went somewhere. Okay, so you was chinchy about buying something. Or somebody was chinchy as far as you giving you some money for something. Right? Okay? Somebody was taking you for a joke. Because somebody popped up on you on whatever day. You was taking a person for a joke, let's say. Yeah, you're taking a person for a joke, but the person popped up on you. But this person wanted to know if you was equipped for the best. Right? Because you was living a sofa of a life. So you felt boxed in. This person didn't want to be scratched off. Or the person felt boxed in. However this is, right? So you had a design rug or this personal stripe rug. You need to taste and deal with what was on your own plate and throw away the scraps. So we have that you had somber pain and it's a sure thing, or your child. So are you divorced or are we just playing house? So we got somebody who coming back your way who you don't know if he divorced or not, who keep wanting to play house with you, want to come back your way again after we move in, then what? So either the baby was given away, or the baby given away, the baby was killed. This mother knows. She got to say what happened to her baby. I went through a lot of cards right there. Either her baby was killed with this manslaughter card that I'm looking at. Move fast on the committed manslaughter, because anything that kills her emotions and her hope she's going to get rid of, either is that way, or her child went in adoption some kind of way. And adoption just simply means the child was given away to somebody for money. By her or by the father or whatever happened here. One or the other. It's time for her to do some talking, because God says that fear took you there, you or the father, there to do whatever, because you committed a senseless act. So if the baby was murdered, you committed a senseless act. Okay? If the baby was put in foster care or put somewhere, you still committed a senseless act, because people wondering where the baby at. You sold your baby for money, so it ain't regular foster care. That means you got money for the baby, so that's a senseless act. So both of them is not acceptable by God. So you got to say where your baby at, because you know just what happened with your baby. And you can't just sit there and act like you don't know what's happening with your baby and just be fine with it. What mother don't care about what happened to their baby? They'll be paving the pavements for their baby. So why you don't know where your baby at, miss? I'm saying it. My baby got out of my house now. I'm just taking me to my baby now. My baby got out of my house when I was a younger parent. I was hanging up clothes. See, they used to have clotheslines. Get what I'm saying? They might still have some around today. But I was hanging up clothes. I didn't know my baby could open up my front door. but my baby could. And she opened it up. My child was 3 years old. I was walking all around with no shoes on looking for my baby, miss. This way and that way with my house clothes on. So I looked like a floozy because I had on house clothes. Remember, I didn't have time to dress up and get all dolled up and prettied up. I went out like I was, hunting for my baby. And when it's all over with, I got my baby. But the thing is, things happen where children get out the door, we know, right? Things happen like that. The thing is, you don't just sit on your butt and just let it be like that. You go look for your baby. You don't just say, well, I'm just going to say, forget it. It don't work like that. I wouldn't have never forgave myself. I know I wouldn't have. I know me because I like to protect kids. And I don't like making mistakes when it comes down to children. I don't like no kind of mistakes made. I want to make sure they have everything they need. And for me to be that kind of person, if something happened, you know, it will bother me terribly. So I feel that way about other people's children. I just want people's children to be safe. So things can happen where children can open the doors. I know that. And things like that. But I found that out from my own daughter, and I had to get a key lock at the top. Get what I'm saying? After that incident, I pushed the table in front of my door, my heavy table in the front room. And then I got my landlord to put a key lock at the top. That means you lock it at the top with the key. And while I'm hanging up clothes, she can't mess with the door. She can't get it open. But the thing is, you don't just sit there and for years don't worry about where your baby at and don't look, you know. I love kids. I love kids. I don't care who children they are. I want all of them safe. I know things happen where children can open the door or children can fall down and things can happen. That's how life is. Things can happen, but you got to get on top of it. You just can't just say, well, forget it. Just go on and years go by and you ain't even, where's your baby? You ain't worrying about where your sweetheart at? I don't know. I think I would actually be on drugs. I mean, I'm not even a person like that, but I think back, I would have been on drugs some kind of way. I couldn't just be able to live with just knowing that my child is somewhere out there and I could be able to function regular. I just couldn't do it. It would trouble me too badly. Get what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth about it. And I'm a strong person right now, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't have been able to deal with knowing my child is out there somewhere and I don't know where my child is. I don't know how some parents can do it. Especially little kids. I don't know how they can do it. I just can't. Right now, and I'm a different way right now. I'm a real stronger person now. But back then when I was younger, there's no way I would have been able to take nothing like that. My baby being out somewhere and I don't know where my baby at, it would drive me nuts. I would be on something to be able to cope and have a regular, be able to walk around. And I'm just being honest with you because that's how much I love kids. I want them to be protected just like with elderly people. I want the best for them. I don't want nobody to harm them. So if you can be fine with year after year your baby being gone and you're not going looking, hunting or nothing like that and you be able to sleep at night good, you know where your baby at. You know what happened because you wouldn't be able to function like that. Most parents who love their kids and all, they wouldn't be able to function like that. So that means you know where your baby went at, you know who's responsible, you know something. And it's time that you speak up. Now it made me go into thinking about when I was a younger person. Me hanging up clothes, not even knowing, well, she can open the door, 'cause she never go to the door. But I got fooled that day. I'm walking all around with no shoes on. I walked around with no shoes on. She's around the corner, but what I'm saying is, you know, it's just a thing. You don't want your child to be out of your sight. Little kids shouldn't be out of our sight. We don't want our children to be out of our sights anyway, if they're a certain age. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. I would have been, I'm telling you, I would have been messed up because I love kids and I love my children. I'm one of the best mothers I know. And I'm saying it about my own self because I am. I'm one of the best mothers I know. I'll be the best mother to your child. That's the kind of mother I am. And the child not mine. That's the kind of person I am. I love kids. I want the best for them. And ain't nowhere in this world I wouldn't go hunting for them. I could not just go lay down and just be fine with it. So you know what happened to your baby. And you need to say what happened to your baby or who had your baby or where your baby went. You know something. And right now it's time to talk. because God wants you to talk. It's time for spiritual justice, because little Amir didn't deserve what happened to him. If he was given away, sold to somebody for money, or if he was killed. But I don't see a reason for him to be killed unless a man was mad with you because you owed him money, or a man was mad with you, period. Or you was raped by a man and he want the child. Or I don't see no reason why the baby should be murdered because, or what do a little sweetheart do to you? Children don't do but so much, but just ask for food, cry a little bit or whatever. They might cry a lot sometimes, but so what? That's what children do. It's time for you to speak up, Miss Jennings. And you getting this from the Brass Love One Healer to Roll 9. It's time for you to speak up. God want justice for Amir Jennings. It's time. It's 2024 and he went missing 2011. It's time to speak up. It's time to talk. It's time to have feelings for your baby. Embrace some tenderness. No more watering things down. Instill some tenderness and put some emotions out for your baby. And put some love out for your baby. And act like you love your baby by speaking up and saying what happened to your baby. Because you know. This the Brass Love One Healer to Roll 9 here on YouTube.